The House will come to order. Today, the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Cristo Pagnozzi from Prospect Valley Elementary, Wheat Ridge, Colorado.
Please join me for the pledge. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Schiebel, please call the roll.
Representatives Amabile, Armagost, Bacon, Representative Bacon,
Excused.
Byrd, Rep. Byrd,
Excused. Oh,
Bockenfeld, Representative Bockenfeld,
excused.
Basenecker, Bottoms, Bradfield, Brown, Catlin, Clifford, Doherty, Representative Doherty,
Excused.
DeGraff, Degree Kennedy, Duran, English, Representative English,
Excused.
Epps, Evans, Frizzell, Froelich, Garcia, Rep. Garcia,
Excused.
Hamrick, Hartsook, Hernandez, Herod, Rep. Herod, Rep.
Excused.
Excused. Holtorf, Judah, Joseph, Kip, Leader, Lindsay. Lindsay's on the wall. Linstead. Representative Linstead.
Excused.
Luck. Lukens. Lynch. Mabry. Marshall. Martinez. Marvin. Morrow. McCormick. McLaughlin. Ortiz. Parenti. Puglisi. Ricks. Representative Ricks.
Excused.
Rutinel. Sirota. Snyder. Soper. Story. Rep. Story. Taggart.
Is it your turn again? My
Titone.
God, all week?
Valdez A. Velasco.
I just like to get ready.
Present.
Vigil. Rep. Vigil.
On the wall.
Weinberg. Weissman. Wilford. Wilson. Winter. Woodrow. Representative Woodrow. No Woodrow. Woodrow's excused. Young. And Madam Speaker.
With 59 present, 6 excused, we do have a quorum. Representative Rutinel.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It is an honor to serve with you.
And an honor to serve with you.
And again, I'm going to take a note from Representative Vigil and say a fun fact about Commerce City first before I do my impression for the day. Commerce City is home to Dick's Sporting Goods Park, and we are the home of the Colorado Rapids. We haven't won the MLS Cup since 2010, but next year promises to be our year. Yesterday, I did my Obama impression, and I want to thank all of you for voting aye on the motion. I thought today I would do my Christopher Walken. Again, I will not be doing this tomorrow unless this motion passes. So, you know, some people believe you should vote for this motion. And of course, it's opposite day, so even if you vote no, you're really voting aye. Madam Speaker, I move that the Journal of Tuesday, February 20, 2024 be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
Representative Rootnell, you belonged in that Super Bowl commercial. That was an excellent impression. I'm voting aye, that's for sure. Members, you've heard the motion that the Journal be approved as corrected by the Chief Clerk. All those in favor say aye. Aye! All those opposed, no. The ayes have it, the motion is adopted. That was great. Madam Majority Leader. Members, we'll do announcements and introductions later today. Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the following bills be made special orders on Wednesday, February 21st, 2024 at 9:13 a.m. Senate Bill 24-051 and House Bill 24-1227.
Seeing no objection, the bills listed by the Majority Leader will be made special orders on Wednesday, February 21st at 9:13 a.m. Representative Lindstedt. Excellent. Members, you've heard the motion. Seeing no objection, Representative Lindstedt will take the chair.
The committee will now come to order. With your unanimous consent, the bills will be read by title unless there is a request for reading a bill at length. Committee reports are printed in your bill folders. Floor amendments will be shown on the screen and on your iPads. Bills will be laid over upon the motion of the Majority Leader. The coat rule is relaxed. No, louder? Okay. Cool. Mr. Sheeple, would you please read the title of Senate Bill 51?
Senate Bill 51 by Senators Zenzinger and Kirkmeyer, also Representatives Kipp and Catlin, concerning modifications to enhance adult education in Colorado.
Representative Kipp.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move SB 24051.
To the bill.
Thank you. So I would like to thank Representative Catlin and also Senators Zenzinger and Kirkmeyer, because the four of us were together on a bill last year, which was SB 23007.
One sec, Representative Kipp. Members, it's getting awfully loud in here. Can we please take conversations to the side? Thank you. Representative Kipp.
Thank you. So we all ran SB 23007 last year, and what that bill did is it made it easier for people who don't have a high school diploma, adults who graduate without a high school diploma, to get one by authorizing our community colleges to be authorizers of diplomas. This is sort of a cleanup bill from last year to make sure that we can implement this properly, and I ask for a yes vote.
Representative Catlin.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. It's an honor to serve with you.
And an honor to serve with you.
Thank you. Members,
Members, can we please take
down.
our conversations to the side? Thank you. Representative Catlin.
thank you, Mr. Chair. Members, this is an important bill to me for a couple of personal reasons. I've been involved in these adult education bills, I've tried to be since we got here. Because the guy that raised me was a guy that didn't have a diploma. And that was something that burdened him all along. He and my mom went about getting him a GED after they got married and moved to our home country. But it was something that bothered him. And I could tell because, he went on to become a school board member. He ended up being chairman of the Colorado Water Conservation Board. Lots of different things that were successful. But I know inside that was one of those things that bothered him. Education was important to him. That's the reason I'm here. The only member of my family that graduated from college. So, part of my role is to see if I can help people find a way to get a high school diploma in this day and age. Because there are so many places that we go that the first hurdle is a diploma. Even if you want to join the military, you need to have a diploma. If you want to get a promotion, we need a diploma. This bill is going to open it up to where there's another place you can go, and that's community college. And then you can also study at the same time career enhancement programs, so that you may not be an employed plumber at the time you start this program, but you can be taking courses that will make you into a plumber by the time you're done and have a college diploma. The inference that people without a diploma is that they're lazy or they were quitters.
Oh,
or
one second,
those type of
Representative
things.
Catlin. Members, if you could please take your conversations to the side, it would be really respectful. Representative Catlin, please continue.
Thank you, sir. But that's usually the furthest from the truth. We have young people that are having to quit high school in order to help support their family. We have people that are going home to take care of their parents. We have a number of different issues in this state that focus on, I can't finish college, I can't finish high school in the traditional way. But this is an opportunity for us in state government to make a difference in some of those lives. I know that it made a difference in my dad's life, and I know that it's made a difference in one of my friends' lives that went about getting his diploma. So that's the reason that I'm a prime sponsor on this bill, along with Representative Kipp. I think she feels the same way. This is a small thing when we look at the scope of the state of Colorado, but it could be a very large thing in some lives that we're not aware of. You know, you've heard me say this before, but I mean it today. This is a good bill. Vote yes.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, the question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 51. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, no. The ayes have it. Senate Bill 51 is adopted. Mr. Sheeple, please read the title of House Bill 1227.
House Bill 1227 by Representatives Weissman and Soper, also Senators Gardner and Gonzalez, concerning implementation of the Committee on Legal Services recommendations in connection with legislative review of state agencies' rules.
Representative Weissman.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move House Bill 1227.
I believe you have a committee
And we do need to move the committee report from the Committee on Legal Services.
to the committee report.
In the committee report, we made one conforming amendment to amend into the bill the results of a rule review that we considered yesterday morning at our meeting. Subsequent to the introduction, there was a review by nonpartisan staff that found that one particular rule was not within the statutory directive, so we needed to amend it into the bill. We ask for your support of the committee report.
Representative, nope. Is there any more discussion? Seeing none, the question before us is the adoption of the committee report. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The ayes have it. The committee report is passed. To the bill, Representative Weissman.
Thanks, Mr. Chair. Members, this is the annual rule review bill that comes to you from the Committee on Legal Services. This is basically the mechanism by which we, the legislative branch, guard our prerogative in rulemaking against the executive branch. This is an interesting little separation of powers thing. Essentially, a lot of times in the year we will pass a bill that directs some agency to clarify certain details in rule. The agency does not have unlimited discretion to do so. They have to stay within statutory bounds. The way that that requirement is enforced is annually every rule that is newly promulgated is reviewed by nonpartisan staff who work for LLS. If the rule is in bounds, it is continued by this bill. If the rule is found out of bounds, it is noted in this bill and it expires. And the agency then has to go and do the rulemaking again and stay within statutory bounds. As you'll see from the bill, most of the time the agencies get it right. Sometimes they stray. Those are the rules that are being invalidated or non-continued would be a little bit more correct. In 1227, this was unanimous out of the committee, and we ask for your support.
Representative Soper.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and it's an honor to be able to run this annual bill with Representative Weissman. One thing I may add is that every new or amended rule coming out of the agencies or departments when they are submitted, it's our Office of Legislative Legal Services who reviews those. So just adding on to what Representative Weissman just said, our attorneys, when we're not in session, the same attorneys that draft the bills and amendments here, are actually reviewing each of the proposed rules that have been put forward by the agencies to see whether or not they're ultra vires, meaning they're going beyond what we've allowed in statute or within the Constitution. And then we have the Committee on Legal Services, which both of us sit, and we will actually become basically a panel, almost like a court panel at times, listening to why a rule should not be extended or whether it should be. And within the rule review bill is really a codification of that decision-making process, and would ask for a yes vote. Thank you.
All right, I'm seeing no more discussion. The question before us is the passage of House Bill 1227. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. House Bill 1227 is adopted. Madam Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move the committee rise and report.
All right. Seeing no further discussion, the committee will rise and report.
The House will come back to order. Representative Lindstedt. Oh yeah, I skip that all the time. Mr. Shebel, please read the report of the Committee of the Whole.
Madam Speaker, your Committee of the Whole begs leave to report is under consideration the following attached bills, being the second reading thereof and making the following recommendations thereon. House Bill 1227 is amended, passed on second reading, ordered engrossed and placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage. Senate Bill 51 passed on second reading, ordered revised and placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage.
Representative Lindstedt. Members, you have heard the motion. There are no amendments at the desk. The question before us is the adoption of the Committee of the Whole report. Mr. Shebel, please open the machine and members proceed to vote. Representative Luck, how do you vote?
No.
Representative Luck votes no. Representative Velasco, how do you vote?
Yes.
Representative Velasco votes yes. Representative Vigil, how do you vote?
Yes.
Representative Vigil votes yes. Representative Lindsay, how do you vote?
Yes.
Representative Lindsay votes yes. Representative Epps, how do you vote?
Yes.
Representative Epps votes yes. Representative Brown, Garcia. Representative Garcia, let's go with a $3 fine. Please close the machine. With 49 aye, 12 no, and 4 excused, the report of the Committee of the Whole is adopted. Announcements, members. Representative Amabile.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Business Affairs and Labor will be meeting today on adjournment. How about if we say 9:45? And we will be hearing one bill, 1108, and we will be doing the sunset review for funeral homes and crematories. Be there or be square.
Thank you. Representative McLaughlin.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Education, we will not be meeting today, so have fun while you can. I also need to announce that the Colorado Event Alliance will be here today for a lunch and mingle on the first floor, west foyer of the Capitol. They're a catering service, and they're learning. You can enjoy their fare and learn from industry leaders about the positive economic impact the special events industry has in your district. So I'd love to have you there. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Kipp.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Energy and Environment members, we have no committee today, so enjoy your morning off. Tomorrow, though, at 1:30 p.m., we will be meeting in LSBA to hear HB 24-1141. I need to let you know HB 24-1173 has been postponed until March 7th.
Representative Froelich.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. The Transportation, Housing, and Local Government Committee will meet in LSBA at 1:30 to hear 5 bills and a sunset review as a bonus.
Thank you. Representative Judah.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, I just wanted to welcome some guests here today from Colorado Springs. They are right there on the side, one of whom is my niece. They are here competing in HOSA, which is the Future Healthcare Workers of America, kind of. So if we could recognize them, I would really appreciate it.
Thank you. Family members. Representative
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Judiciary Committee members, we have some work to do today. At 1:30, we are meeting as joint judiciary with our Senate colleagues in the old Supreme Court room to hear the report from the SB 23-164 sunset. Not later than 3 o'clock, possibly sooner, but not later than 3 o'clock, we will break up. The separate judiciary committees will go to work. We will sit as House Judiciary in the old State Library, that room there, to hear 4 measures, HCR 1002, and then House Bills 1225, 1133, and 1251. See you at 1:30.
Representative Joseph.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, good morning. The Aerospace Caucus is meeting this morning at 11:30 a.m. in the basement, room 109. Please come for lunch and stay for the information. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you, Aerospace Caucus, downstairs in the basement, room 109. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Clifford.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Good morning. I'd like to welcome St. Thomas More Elementary. They have 2 fourth grade classes visiting the Capitol today.
Thank you. Where are they? Oh, shucks. Not here. Welcome, children. Representative Young.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For those of you who are dialed into Health and Human Services, we will be meeting at 1:30 in room 112. Note that room, we have been a movable feast. We will hear House Bill 24-1005, Health Insurers Contract with Qualified Providers, House Bill 24-1149, Prior Authorization Requirements, Alternatives, and House Bill 1153, Physician Continuing Education. Thank you.
Thank you. Representative Story.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, just wanted to let you all know that the Capital Development Committee will be meeting tomorrow morning at 8:30 in Senate Committee Room 357. And also want to announce that I have some friends and neighbors from Jefferson County that are here visiting us today, along with also the Honorable Representative Tracy Kraft Tharp, who is with us as well. And yes, a round of applause. And also in the building, though I don't see him in here with us right now, is also the Honorable Senator Andy Kerr, also from Jefferson County. And I would urge you to welcome them here today.
Thank you. Representative Winter. I'm sorry, Assistant Minority Leader Winter. You know when you get a pattern in your head, Assistant Minority Leader, and it just sticks. You have earned your title, and let me say it again. Please proceed, Assistant Minority Leader Winter.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today I'd like to introduce the Physician's Assistants. They're here today for their Advocacy Day. They're on the front line. They work hard for us. They help all of our communities, and they're a huge asset to rural Colorado, so thank you for being here.
Thank you for joining us. Representatives Holtorf and Majority Leader Duran.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to reach out to Representative Tracy Kraft Tharp. Representative Tharp, if you could just a little bit closer, a little farther up. There you go. I want everybody in this chamber to know that there's a lot of mentoring that goes on. There's even bipartisan mentoring. And most people don't know this little secret, but since she's not in the chamber anymore, she was my Democrat mentor. And she helped me learn and grow, and I'm so happy to see her today. Now, I tried to get her to switch parties, but she wouldn't have it. But I'm so glad to see her.
Thank you. Majority Leader Duran.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And as our famous chair of Business and Labor would say, ditto.
Love it. Majority Leader Duran.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I have one more announcement. Today is SCFD Day at the Capitol. Today also marks the first day of SCFD month in Colorado as proclaimed by Governor Polis. I hope you'll join me in celebrating with SCFD and its funded partners, including the Broomfield Veterans Memorial Museum, Cherry Arts, Denver Museum of Nature and Science, the Filipino American Community of Colorado, Hot Quest, and Mudra Dance on the first floor of the Capitol in the north and west foyer. Pastries and beverages will be provided. I move that the...
Thank you. Woo! Majority Leader Duran.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move to lay over the balance of the calendar until Thursday, February 22nd, 2024.
Seeing no objection, the balance of the calendar will be laid over until tomorrow, Thursday, February 22nd. Madam Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that the House stand in recess until later today.
The House is in recess until later today.